This is KotOR. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge! This is KotOR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later. Whoa, hold on. Don't try and get up yet. You were smashed up pretty bad when we crash-landed here on Terrace. Don't worry, we should be safe here in this apartment. I gave you something to help you sleep. Just get some rest and let the KotOR packs do their job. Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember? You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers. Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Rabodan ni unkis magtoma. Tukning nang kongku na murira rabes. Wana kumbes. Jingba murira. Tongkingba non connect.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Sukikuba na una na kachu at tuwing ko tu. Topa da bungkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kapachi kuita hotonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kumpes ka gang ba mamarulira. Kuya mi jusku na chiktanay. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Hindi hotonga chikong kabi. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Ja wana bota ayuat tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalya gando do nago chutchut. Muksha papangpa pola wana chitne. Pamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang nungyang. Tong patok smaktelia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing. You again. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. Wait! Think about what you're doing! If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Jilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
Look, I know we're trying to keep a low profile, but this kind of attitude will draw attention we don't need.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya fulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora te kun watatimona ia bola. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Togning chatukunde mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Tong abog sha umninong. Wonga kumbis king balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji ida dwana. Kavavolpa mulje gumana? Tag bis tu ponko kokimakpaka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma wamama tus keva toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Chanshak bulara umrao chiska duchi. On chubanjishka yanki titoke gratun kun chicha kun king kachachonobra. Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lordai itakun. Witam Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tise. Igruto haga jijiwa, watajuma wana hu wama hulhu natek. Chi gratu loda pograshi oniung kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun, ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikoyana. Dong patugas maktelea.
Tufbedan Gelfa, Oithidan Gelfa, Uden Tuflafan Gelfa, Oithidan Gelfa, Inugan Gelfa.
Here! 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 Here!
Gelfa, Oithidan Gelfa, Uden Tuf.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donkod searcha, chupapanki.
Rabodan ni Winkismak Toma, Tukning Nang Kongku Namurira Rabes, Wanakundes, Jingdamurira, Tonkimba Yomonek. Boyo, Antipian Golupio.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bonanakachu. Yinkin.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors. My name's KotOR. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out. Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you. Well, the best place to go is probably KotOR's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you. Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine. I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Ajuta.
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. That's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is KotOR. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davix's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now. Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. So I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Oh, you're one of those... Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you, then. Welcome to the... just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
I'm here on official Sith business.
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Kazakh player on Taurus? You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Kazakh without your own deck. If you're serious about Kazakh, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Kazakh deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it. Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Kazakh deck and a free lesson. Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions. I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who want to buy. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you? Of course, of course. Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The upper city is nice enough, though it was better before the Sith showed up. But they don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you? Don't get me wrong. I've won. That's why I'm glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off. I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely. You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all. Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with the common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings. Something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
You know, it's bad enough the Sith conquered this planet. But do they have to come in here, relax, and rub their presence in our faces? And that quarantine must be tough when you off-world are stuck here. You should try and make the best of it and order yourself some Teresian ale. It'll take away some of the sting.
Check out those Twi'lek dancers.
Everyone's worried the Sith will come in here and shut this place down. Can you...
Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Mucho shakapaka.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base. I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I might add. When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I ended up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak. Oh, okay. I'll see you around. Say, do me a favor and don't repeat all the stuff I just told you, eh? Might not go over well with my superiors.
Oh, there's too many people in this cantina since they added a music room in the back. I come here to relax, not to fight with crowds.
You aren't from Terrace, are you? Do yourself a favor and stay away from the Teresian ale. It packs more kick than most off-worlders can handle. Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity who dress better than you.
Yeah, that lower city is nothing but a slum. If the Sith want to win us Teresians over, they should clean the gangs out of there.
You aren't from Terrace, are you? Do yourself a favor and stay away from the Teresian ale. Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get these drinks.
You know, it's bad enough the Sith conquered this planet.
Let me enjoy my drink in peace. And I won't have to run in for questioning.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired. How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Are you our waiter? Ghana's buying tonight. Talk to her to get my order.
This Teresian ale is fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Finger. And over here, Looking to climb the ranks yet again is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan! To nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
I know what you're going to say. I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. How can someone who looks so hot with a weapon in her hand be called Ice? Well, I've heard it all before. I'm here to take care of business in the dueling ring, not to have some slack-jawed, goggle-eyed man slobber all over me. So back off. You know what? I'm not one for friendly chit-chat. So I'm just going to deliver the cold, hard facts. I don't want to waste any more time with you. Now you know why they call me Ice. If you're looking for a match, go talk to Azure. He's that big hut over there in the corner. Otherwise, just go away.
Hello there, Offworlder. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marl. I'm one of the duelists here at the Cantina. I was wondering when you'd get around to talking to me. No, we've never met. It's just that most people who come here to watch the duels are bored nobles, looking for a little excitement in their drab lives. But you're different. You look like you know a thing or two about combat. I'm guessing you didn't come here to sit on the sidelines and watch a duel. Are you looking for a match? The duels themselves are simple enough. Two combatants armed with stun pistols enter the ring. One walks out a winner. The other is carried out unconscious on a stretcher. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements. My area of expertise is pretty much limited to the dueling ring and the other combatants here at the Cantina. But I'll try to answer any questions you might have. Only what I heard from the news reports, which are all censored by the Sith. Some pods crashed into the Undercity. Anyone caught harboring survivors will be arrested and executed. Really, I don't think it's any of my business. The Sith want to call themselves rulers of Taurus. It's fine by me, just so long as they don't shut the duel ring down. You've come to the right man. I've been dueling here for nearly 20 years, and I remember every duelist who's been through this cantina. Of course, there are only 5 of us left now. Duncan, Gurlon, Ice, Twitch, and me. Bendak's Starkiller comes in once in a while. He's retired now. Duncan, worst duelist ever. His nickname is Deadeye because he fights like he's blind. I wouldn't worry about him. Ice? She's not much for personality, but she's a hell of a fighter. Confident, steady, popular with the crowd, too. If you go up against her, you know you're in for a tough match. Twitch? I think that Rhodian is completely crazy, but he's very, very good despite his insanity. Or maybe because of it. Even I can't beat him. Me? Well, I've seen my share of battles. My best years are gone, but I can still hold my own against anyone in here, except maybe Twitch. What can I say? Bendak was a legend. Never lost a match his entire career, but he was bloodthirsty as an Iridorian battle rager. Never liked having to face the same opponent twice. Got so he wouldn't battle anyone unless it was a death match. When they made death matches illegal, he went into retirement. He still hangs around here sometimes. Bendak's the best there ever was, plain and simple. Even now, I bet that anyone who steps into the ring with him wouldn't make it out alive. Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
Oscar!
Chiska Nichu. The Hupa Botenya go Gigi Piti. Hava! Uba Maska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Chiyokaku. Haku Chichopa. Kimba Muli Radwana Ji. Chiska Nichu.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch? I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you out. He's the hut over there in the corner. He arranges all the duels.
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me? Big talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organizer. I'll look forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Talk to Ajor. He's in charge here.
Utsanjon turun kioita. Ola onna sinnekkä. Vaamulera kun miskin. Niihun kagratuk Ajor. Jimut malia pistuet wata. Jiji nautun chong joma bola yuman. Supayubong labokraturon. Anti mait. Buleran yun chuba. Kava tumpa kurpiyeya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin kono bamule rachikum. Torna wong shamunjang. Kava vulpa mulje kumana tonga buksha umenong. Kava vulpa mulje. Kumanabak mulira. Juniyun tunjichi aifatuana. Kavavul pamujwe. Kumana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chiyoka kon mulira. Kien konjo peshak. Noba muliraji. Juniyun toranchi aifatia. Pulauna chimek. Bamulera slimoang na kubisking. Chachiska don puta. Kasabubaka. Mocha odonga. Ya fulki. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kondistol peki koreana. Tawana rota ayot tago. Kanki dorana imechus kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wajanichu tomba toras materia. Ashuta wonga kondis dolpeki koreana. Kava tumpa kurpiyeya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin kono bamure rachikum. Torna wong shamunjang. Kavavul pamurje kumana kipuna. Onana kacho. Kimba muliratwana. Taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kavatumpa kulpahia mokata. Wanga kumbis kimba mulira. Kakinchana kokbakon.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Armour Spire.
Tawan malota ayot tago. Kankidora na imechus kuchis kanayo. Toga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wajah mechu kucang yon torong jiwepa. Walau nakineka bamulera kun miskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Jedi Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger!
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating. Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have? Slime rat.
Chachiska bomputa, kasabubaka, mochaudanga, ya fulki, chioka kolmolera, quien conjo peshak, nova moleraji, cherion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubisking. Judge Tyrus Manaris, Akuchikopa. Chioka Kolmolera, quien conjo pesha, nova moleraji, Cherion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubisking.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaodanga, ya fulki, chiyoka kolmolera, quien conjo. Awanabota, ayotagwa, Kankidoba nayi mechus kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulki kokola jiji wacha mechu akoche kopa. Chino molera king pajak snima poiguana. Chiyoka kolmolera king konjo peshak nova moleraji. Yon torang chi aitatia mula una chinek bamulera slimo anga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger. Mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
Ola una chineka, bamulera kun miskin, akoche kopa. Chino mulera kin pajak, snima poiguana. Chiyoka kol mulera, kin konjo peshak, nova muleraji. Yon torang chi aitatia, ola una chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring.
we have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 40-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger. Better luck next time, stranger!
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today. Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing auto prints today. I don't want to be mobbed. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendick Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a deathmatch. I'm retired now. Once deathmatches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention. Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
You sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to you.
You need a lesson on how... to treat your social betters. Maybe... you'll think twice. Daddy!
Welcome to the equipment. Because of the Sith quarantine.
What?
Welcome to the... Because...
We even... Achuta.
Welcome... Because of this...
Achuta.
Welcome. Because of the.
Ako ci kopa. Kino mulera king paja. Snima poituana.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids, but there's always some young gun. Going strong for the veteran.
Ako ci kopa. Kino mulera king paja. Snima poituana.
Ladies, he's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids.
Sure. Sure.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever. I don't see how that's going to happen. I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is. But it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone can get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the lower city bounty office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
How'd you like that? You asked for this!
I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Are you joking? We don't need this guy's credits. Just go on. We were happy to help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than a short course. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter of these Sith in this kind of nation. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't. I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Konshi kakichin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin podranko. The searcha doma wana kunda tama. With him and go rang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoka wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mulera dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana pokon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa mchawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. Chinapala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Dunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara. Choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gomana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki ba nagnonek. Tu nikton chud chun ke nemolek rabest. Ufmala nibo kurk. Bona na kachu, kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek, tanga boksha nagnon. Mucho shakapanga, yi ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Tanga boksha nagnon, kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Tanga boksha nagnon. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kava dumpa kapalia monapata. Bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong na bun shanuyang. Chinapala mule. Tong ki ba non tontek. Dunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Hachu apanki. Jishawa anibong kasha. Chonasi ichua byongbo joni. Minamambato mule ra. Hakugri katgota parabola. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Ufmala nibo kurk. Chinapala mule. Tong ki ba non tontek. Dunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa mchawa. Dong abuk shami no no. Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya moka pata. Kipuna bona na kichu. Kin ba mulera dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana pokon. Ni bajoni yo la wish. Dopayumas pasen latin goten. Tangabushan omnang. Wanga kun biskin ba mulara choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. Tangabushan kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala monareji. Chingpala niska mule tun rata tigin potranco. Disarcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami jvut chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana boda atugawa. Kanki do rakun. Watimi alabola. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Witimem bon rang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu haku jije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Hakuji kopa? Jino mularak gampiak. Slimjo puan wandwana. Tangabun shan omnang. Wang. Kin kun shi kuyami. Bona nakachu. Mucho shakapaga. Tonga boksha Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi. Wana chick yongi? Wana vota kontitariti? Chichin toma tunka kola yame chua. Na kanki jiki nai potoka. Na wana bota. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Wuf mala nibo kurk. Tonga boksha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Shuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. China pala mule. Tongki ba non tontek. Tun ni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Tangabun shan omnong. Kin kun shi kakachin awana kuyami. Bona na kachu. Mucho shakapaka. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. Yes, my fellow human, you have seen the light. Gorton Kolu has marked your face. I will remember you when the time to destroy the aliens and the alien lovers is upon us. For now, stay vigilant. Be ready. Trust no one. I will find you when the day of reckoning is upon us, and together we will rid beautiful Taris of these alien species. Listen to me, people.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along. I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
My mama says I have to stay out of the lower city. That's where the bad people live.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower city you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you. Hey, this Schlummy's got a mouth.
Oh, great. We're fighting the drunks, are we? And do they stink?
You talk big, Schlummy. Maybe you should show us a little more respect.
Time to teach you a lesson, Schlummy. Maybe you'll think twice about coming up into our turf.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I knew you were here to kill me. Well, I won't go down without a fight.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
He offered to. He enjoyed it out. And very good. And he behind Golubia. And now for the Gufta.
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation. Who said that? What's going on out there? Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you. What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach this civilian the penalty for defying the Sith. Just move. Where did... Smart move. This is your last chance. Where did you hide those uniforms you stole?
Unter Schärfer. Aufstärker Krieg. He anfallende Riese tut wieder angewandt.
Get in here. Search the room. I know those uniforms are in here somewhere. What do you want, civilian? Do you have any information about the missing Sith uniforms? Make it quick. You're awfully curious about this. Maybe a little too curious. I think you know more about those missing uniforms than you're saying. A threat? I knew you were a spy.
My mama says I have to stay out of the lower city. That's where the bad people live.
On it. It's open.
Sure.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home!
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me. All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though you're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. For what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, It's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors. No? Oh, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive. I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't, especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
A plague spreads throughout.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. I'm not here to give you... This elevator is off limits. It's obvious from the... Move along, then.
We're gonna need some...
Sure.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge.
Is there anything more boring than being out on patrol?
Please, don't take me for questioning. I don't know anything, I swear.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get in the way of official Sith business. I'm sorry. I don't want to get in the way of official Sith business.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you? My mommy says I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Please, don't take me for questioning. I don't know anything, I swear.
Greetings, my Sith friends. Rest assured I have all the proper permits to be here, spreading my message. Feel free to stay and listen if you wish. You'll find my message most enlightening. The evil one.
Pudu, Tuni Rama na praka donko searcha chupapanki. Ni bajoni yo la wish, dopayuma pasen lati nongotu. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku, yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Ready?
Yes?
Don't worry. If I hear anything, you Sith will be the first to know. For a price, of course.
The Sith governor said I could keep this medical facility open. I have the proper permits. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Would you like to see my inventory? That is why you're here, isn't it? At least, I hope so. Of course, right away.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't go into the cantina while you're on duty. Then you shouldn't be in full uniform. If you're off duty, go change your outfit. If not, get back to your patrol route.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibon kasha, Chona si ichua byongbo Johnny. Mina
다 공주 스탁 미끼 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 보동가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나루 주춧 모게샤 본가 볼라와나 직네 마물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스
Kabatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Kachu. Hinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tongna bun shanyunyan. Kapapa mulchi kamana.
Ichuta. Yun patisa. Imbani chalora kun.
Yeah!
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpaiya mokapaata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpaiya! Kipuna! Puna na kachu. Kimba no mulina na duana. Tun kimba no kunnek. Kavatumpa kun palia mokata. Wanga kun bis kimba mulira. Kakincha na kuagba kun. Kavatumpa kulpaia botenya. Kipuna! Kipuna! Puna na kachu! Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpaia mokapaata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpaia! Kavatumpa kulpaia mokapaata! Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun tong na bunsha nyunyang. Kavavol mulchi kamana.
skronki do peclimo. Ci i ta...
Here! 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 Here!
Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble with the Sith, all right? Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble with the Sith. Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble with the Sith, all right? Please, just let me be.
You Sith don't scare me. Down here the...
What? What do you want? I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble with the Sith, alright? Please.
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kimba muli rat wana ji. Kimba no kun mixet abog. Tong itwama ji human act in ikatune. Chon muli ra tong pa akat in tutune. Chino muli ra ni bubo tong kimba no kun netsag. Da hupa da tenya ji juju piti. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga tang itwama ji human act in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra tang itwama ji kuna. Tong kipa non kun nek abog.
What? What do you want? I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble with the Sith, alright? Please.
You Sith don't scare me.
Sorry, but your kind aren't welcome in here. The hidden backs don't care much for you, Sith. The swoop gangs rule down here, not you. You may have conquered Apataris, but you don't have enough troops to sweep the whole lower city. You come down here in force and we'll pick you off in hit-and-run battles and vanish like smoke into the back alleys and hidden tunnels where you'll never find us. Stick to the upper city where people are actually scared of you. Your threats don't count for much down here.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavolpa mulchi kamana.
Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dunkno sercha. Ichua penki.
Watana wama mulera. Kenchun jupashak. No bule mule raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Palamure slimowanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. Besides, you know the arrangement. You Sith don't interfere with Davik's business, and you all get a nice cut of his action. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.